Our squad depth is something that we do see has progressed over the last couple of months. And I suppose that goes from any position within our squad. And guys have come in, they've got opportunities, and they've done well. Unfortunately for us, we've still a few lads come back from injury as well, which will put more pressure on, and that's what you want to get out of the squad. You want everybody, I suppose, being pushed and no one being, I suppose, comfortable in their positions. So it's something I think that has been quite strong, especially over the last kind of 2 months or so for us. Yeah, incredibly good. I'm delighted for him as well. Top fella, top player. Great to see him out there today, touching the ball again. Exciting for him, first of all. Exciting for us as a coaching staff, and I think exciting for the whole club. So, but it's like anything. There'll be no rush with this in terms of exact dates or whatever. We don't know. But just to see him on the pitch here training today in Thomond Park is a huge boost for everyone, and most importantly for himself. It's an incredible place to go and play. Sunday afternoon under the French sun. I've done a few years over there coaching, so I know. I suppose from my experience of going there and how much of a challenge it is, and it only gets any different this week. But I suppose maybe the one thing that changes is the last game within this pool, last game for us as a group for the next 2.5 months or so before the internationals head off. So it's a game we're massively excited and looking forward to. We came in as a coaching staff at the start of the year. It was a challenge enough, I suppose, start of the season, which we knew about because there was a lot of changes going on within staff, within how we play, how we train. And I think all we've looked for is just improvements every week in terms of how we train and then how we play on the weekends. And I think we've gradually saw that going back as far as even the Bulls game. I think it was in October or so. So look, in terms of the end result, it's something that we haven't spoken about. We don't focus on too much. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but it's literally it's week by week and match by match. And look, nothing comes bigger than going to Toulouse, an incredibly good side with world-class players within it. So huge challenge, but one we're hugely looking forward to as well. In terms of other games and what goes on, genuinely, it doesn't change anything from what direction we want to go this weekend, and that's to go over and in terms of putting in a good performance, and if that's enough to get the win, well, so be it. But that's our goal, yeah. Something within that, they're incredibly physical side, so I think the contact zone is going to be a massive part of it, and you see the type of team they are in terms of how they're set up, in terms of how effective they are around the ruck. They've so many threats. So we got to be really on the ball around that area on Sunday, and then it's about, as I spoke about the contact zone, and then it's about managing the game, not overplaying either, because as I spoke about, alluded to, physically they are a big team, and you've got to, I suppose, not move them around, but we've got to try and find a bit of space as well, So yeah, look, when you talk about Toulouse, you talk about both sides of the ball. They're a world-class team with world-class players, and you've got to be in the moment for this 80+ minutes, because as we know as well, you talk about their team, but in terms of their squad and what they can bring off the bench. So we really need to be on our game and be in the moment in every action.
I think every time we were just one touch of the ball away from getting the win. As you said, it's like one-score games every time. So we're getting so close, and I think, based on what we've been doing this season and our growth, the last 6 weeks especially, I think we're really positive and hopeful that we can do something special this weekend. The way we're training at the moment, you're being exposed to those catch pass situations, and it's just more cohesive, and like I said, you're being exposed to a lot more of it. So I think for me, I've just been fortunate enough to stay reasonably injury free, touch wood, and that's obviously really helped me in terms of the more you play, the more consistency you play, I think, or the more consistently you play, the better you get. So I think, a lot of my form is due to the fact that I've been able to play a lot of rugby, which is brilliant. Like, Toulouse are a big physical pack, big physical team, big players. They're always looking to get through contact and play an offload and stuff. But I think Fransinghamn physically, it's rugby. Like, if you're playing any game and you think it's not going to be a massive aspect of the game, you're fooling yourself. So I think to us, physicality is crucial to the way we play. So yeah, look, I think we're all looking forward to it, and we're going to try and do something special this weekend.